Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today in this video, we will discuss if Ripple buyback happened and if XRP is on the way. But before we start, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before leaving. Also, hit that bell icon so that you can get notified whenever we will upload a new video. For now, let's get back to the video straight away.
You want to win an iPhone 12, maybe a MacBook Pro? How about $500 cash? You decide. All you have to do is comment the secret hidden message somewhere in this video and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep affording these giveaways.
Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, took to Twitter to announce that his company has bought back its Series C shares sold to investors to raise funds in December 2019 at a $15 billion valuation. Ripple, which is linked to the XRP token, has been described in the cryptocurrency world as the banker's coin, because its technology is designed to let banks and other financial services firms send money across borders faster and at a lower cost. The company also markets another product that utilizes XRP for cross-border payments called On-Demand Liquidity and helps with issuing Central Bank Digital Currencies, CBDCs. This news also comes while the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, case against Ripple is ongoing. In December of 2020, the SEC charged Ripple with allegations that its executives sold $1.3 billion worth of XRP in an unregistered securities offering. Ripple objected to the claims, saying that XRP should not be considered a security. What you should know: Brad Garlinghouse on Twitter went further to say, 2022 slowdown is not in our vocabulary. Even with 2021's headwinds, it was our best year on record. And Ripple's financial position, $1 billion in the bank, is the strongest we've ever been. RippleNet is much more than cross-border payments. It's bringing crypto-native services such as liquidity to enterprises. Today, the network has a volume run rate of over $10 billion. Huge props to the team for continuously upping their game and leading into new capabilities every year. RippleX, full speed ahead on establishing a multitude of capabilities to the XRP ledger: NFTs, CBDCs, interoperability bridges, sidechains, and so much more. Working hand in hand with devs and partners around the world. It's a multi-chain world after all. The SEC case so far. In 2021, Ripple executives shared insights on the case and its impact on business. Garlinghouse stated that the SEC lawsuit undamaged Ripple's expansion to the Asia-Pacific region. The CEO also mentioned that the company is looking at a possible initial public offering when the case is settled. Ripple also received support from XRP token holders who filed Friends of the Court briefs, which would allow them to join the case as defendants and support Ripple in its claims that the token does not violate securities law. However, the judge ruled in October that individual XRP holders cannot act in Ripple's ongoing lawsuit as defendants. According to the CNBC report, Brad Garlinghouse stated that the company is making good progress despite a slow-moving judicial process, but believed that the case will most likely conclude in 2022. He further stated, "Clearly we're seeing good questions asked by the judge, and I think the judge realizes this is not about Ripple and this will have broader implications. It is evident that Ripple had a progressive year in 2021. For example, Bhutan, a Buddhist kingdom in the Himalayas' eastern edge, known for its monasteries, fortresses, and dramatic landscapes, partnered with Ripple to pilot a central bank digital currency in the South Asian country. Besides this, Ripple also made a strategic ESG investment with Nelnet Renewable Energy to the tune of $44 million into one of Nelnet's solar energy investment funds. Also in the year, the fintech firm announced that it plans to launch a liquidity hub. This new service is aimed at finance companies, which will give them the ability to offer cryptocurrency trading to their customers. The Liquidity Hub is currently in the preview stage and will launch in 2022. This news has had a positive impact on the price of XRP, even with the ongoing market volatility being experienced in the crypto space. XRP is currently up 5.8% to trade 63 cents as of the time of this reporting. Ripple, the crypto company behind XRP, recently bought back its shares from Tetragon Financial Group. The move closes the long-standing dispute between the two firms that began after the SEC brought a lawsuit against Ripple in 2020, accusing the fintech company of selling unregistered securities in the form of XRP tokens. The shares buyback has hiked Ripple's valuation to over $15 billion. However, several interpretations of the implication of the buyback have now emerged in the market. Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse announces shares buyback with an optimistic outlook. In a series of tweets, CEO Brad Garlinghouse announced that the firm completed the buyback of the shares it sold to Tetragon Financial Group. Garlinghouse adds that the buyback has raised the valuation of Ripple to $15 billion. Excited to announce Ripple brought back our Series C, December 2019, shares at a $15 billion valuation, Garlinghouse said. He proceeds to outline why Ripple was set to get bigger than it ever has been in 2022. Garlinghouse notes that despite the tough times the company faced in 2021, Ripple recorded its best financial year as it accumulated a $1 billion war chest. 2022, slowdown is not in our vocabulary. Even with 2021's headwinds, it was our best year on record, and Ripple's financial position, $1 billion in the bank, is the strongest we've ever been, he quipped. Regardless of the battle with the SEC, Ripple was able to enter several partnerships with international banks to provide cross-border payment services, bringing crypto-native services to the traditional financial institutions. Garlinghouse noted that RippleNet currently handles a volume rate greater than $10 billion for its clients. He also notes that RippleX, its open-source payment network, was seeing new capabilities being added to the XRP ledger, including NFTs, CBDCs, interoperability bridges, and sidechains. Garlinghouse's announcement has been met with split sentiments. While Garlinghouse's proclamation bears a lot of positivity, the minds of market participants have not been completely put at peace due to the circumstances surrounding the dispute with Tetragon. In December 2019, Ripple raised $200 million in a Series C funding round with UK-based investment firm and joined by SBI Holdings and Route 66 Ventures. Shortly after this, the SEC filed its lawsuit against Ripple, declaring XRP to be a security. Seeing the SEC's move, Tetragon sued Ripple as well to try and reclaim its funds. However, they lost the case to Ripple, as the case with the SEC hasn't been concluded. Based on this, market sentiment is split on what Ripple buying back the shares could mean for the ongoing SEC case, as Fox Business's Charles Gasparino summed up. He notes that on the one hand, some market participants think that the move is bullish and indicates that Ripple will soon prevail in the case with the SEC. Ripple plans to go public with an IPO, hence the shares buyback when this happens. On the other hand, some market observers think that the move is to limit liability in a case of a loss. On the other hand, the Solana blockchain suffered another incident that clogged the network and hindered DeFi users from adjusting their collateralized positions. The latest Solana network issue came amid the ruthless crypto market-wide rout. The outage subsequently allowed XRP to replace SOL as the 7th largest coin. XRP flips Solana. The Solana network went offline last weekend, starting from Friday through Saturday. The network was overwhelmed by a flood of incoming transactions. Solana founder Anatoly Yakovenko stated that bots were sending duplicate TXs, hence causing the network to slow and transactions to fail, much to the chagrin of DeFi users. You see, the market is still bright red as Bitcoin tumbles to 6-month lows and other coins suffer. The massive correction that started on Thursday has only worsened as days go by. Solana, SOL, plummeted from $144 on early Thursday to a devastating low of $81.21 at the time of publication. Consequently, DeFi users who had borrowed assets from lending protocols such as Solend realized that they had to top up on their loan collateral to avoid liquidations. Unfortunately, they were unable to top up their collateral due to the insane network congestion. This means most users were liquidated after the network was overwhelmed by transactions generated by bots and they were unable to repay their loans. One user on Twitter, going by the moniker Clean, lost 500 SOL tokens, for instance. Solana is currently the biggest loser among the top 20 cryptocurrencies, shaving a further 20.01% from its value over the past 24 hours. SOL is down now more than 68.3% from its November peak of $259.96. Most notably, XRP overtook SOL in market capitalization size. With a market value of $27.32 billion, XRP is currently the 7th largest cryptocurrency, while SOL is currently $27.14 billion. Solana's growing pains. Solana has noticeably gained the support of major investors due to its perceived scalability, fast processing speed, and relatively low transaction cost. In fact, Bank of America predicted Solana could grab market share from Ethereum and become the Visa of the digital asset ecosystem. Still, the red-hot Ethereum competitor is highly susceptible to network outages. The technical hiccup witnessed over the weekend marks the 6th time the Solana blockchain has suffered an outage over the past 3-month period. HarperCollins author Mark Jeffrey said he now has no faith in Solana. He went ahead to liken it to the EOS, the network which has so far been a huge disappointment since its eye-popping $4 billion ICO raise. The fight is now between ETH, BSC, Phantom, Avalanche, and Terra, Jeffrey concluded. Nonetheless, developers of the Solana network are working to resolve the persistent outages fully. The Solana Foundation announced the release of 1.8.14, which would try to mitigate the worst effects of the issue. The 1.9 release is presently live on test.net, where it is being tested vigorously before rollout. The Solana engineers are also expected to launch more improvements over the next 8 to 12 weeks. That's it for today, guys. We will see you next time. Until then.